Hello, jester boys and harlequin girls. It is I, the Joker, clown prince of crime, and the man who laughs. Today I shall once again be filling in for old what's-his-name while he fixes the pipes in his house. Let me fill you in on a little secret. I put holes in them. Isn't that just a gas? So while Mr. Leaky Brains deals with his leaky house, I'll talk about a few of the things that irk me about you people. Why don't we begin? Harley! 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 Be a good girl and start the intro for your pudding.
Let's put a smile on that face.
So we'll start with one of my pet peeves. Cheery little folk sayings. Man, I hate those. People say it takes fewer muscles to smile than to frown. Oh really? You don't say. What about stabbing an optimist with a kitchen knife? How many muscles does that take? Well, probably more than I'd use to smile, but nothing worth doing was ever easy. And that's another one. Nothing worth doing was ever easy. Au contraire, my hard-working friend. Plenty of things are easy and still worth doing. For example, it's quite easy to hit you upside your head with an oversized mallet for wasting my time with inane rubbish that I could have gotten from a fortune cookie. Oh, here's a good one. You need to see the glass as half full rather than half empty. Really? And what if the glass is full of moose piss? or cyanide, or a flesh-eating plague. Or perhaps it contains an annoying little pest that says a full glass is automatically a good glass. Well, why don't you try a glass of my patented Joker toxin? Go on, don't be shy, drink up. It'll put a smile on your face. That's what you wanted, right? A smile. Well, be careful what you wish for. And that's another one. Why should I be careful what I wish for? If I wish for $10 billion, how is that going to hurt me exactly? How exactly am I going to regret wishing for a harem of superpowered girls to worship the ground I walk on? How will wishing for a button that shocks Batman whenever I push it come back to haunt me? I mean, sure, if we're going by genie rules or monkey's paw rules, things could indeed go terribly wrong. That $10 billion could be in Monopoly money. But hey, at least I'd never go to jail. The harem of superpowered girls could include Bryce Wayne. Sorry, Bryce. I'm afraid I can't help you get wet. You do that just fine all by yourself. I suppose I could also get stuck with poison ivy. Ick! Talk about an itch you can't scratch. No thanks. Or I could find myself alone with Amanda Waller. Ugh, it's like a Medea movie directed by Quentin Tarantino. I'll pass. What about Supergirl? Oh, hell no! Are you trying to kill me? She'd break my spine. Next! Batwoman. Well, as much as I'd enjoy seeing the look on old Batbrain's face when I bagged one of his precious Bat family, I'm afraid she isn't exactly available. I believe she enjoys looking at carpets a bit too much, if you catch my drift. What about Batgirl? I could always go with her. Oh, the memories! It seems like just yesterday I was shooting her in the spine. Maybe I should see how she's healing up. Pay her what do you call those things? Oh yeah, a beating. I should pay her a beating. How about Black Canary? Nah, I do enjoy screamers, but that seems a bit excessive even for me. Or maybe Cupid. Oh, good God, no. She's obsessive even by my standards. I'd probably end up chained in her basement as a trophy. Next! Cheetah, do I look like a furry to you? Catwoman. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Let's move on. What about Plastique? Nah, that would just blow up in my face. Ooh! I forgot about Raven. Pretty in a dark princess sort of way. Nice figure. Smart, but easily manipulated. Has the whole Elvira Mistress of the Dark thing going. She sounds absolutely Oh wait, I forgot about the massive case of daddy issues. And even worse, Daddy is an extra-dimensional godlike entity that enjoys enslaving planets for fun. Can you imagine having that as a father-in-law? I mean, imagine sitting down at Thanksgiving and being peppered with all sorts of batshit questions. For example, when are you going to stop chasing that guy in a bat costume? Marry my daughter and do something responsible like devouring the souls of the living. I mean, how exactly am I expected to answer that? Oh, and what if he doesn't like me? I'll be in hell before you can say joy buzzer. Oh, no. I won't go back to hell. Not again. You can't imagine the suffering I endured there. I spent most of my days strung up like a damn pupating moth, trapped over a field of flowers where a bunch of angels and fairies and enchanted stuffed animals lived. They played asinine songs about smiling and warm fuzzy hugs. Instead of ruling with an iron fist, I was serenaded by teddy bears. Nope, not going back. Not no way, not no how. Maybe I should just be happy with the crazy I've got, instead of chasing after the crazy I don't. Harley might be a crazy, overly attached girlfriend, but she is my crazy, overly attached girlfriend. I think I'll just let someone else deal with Raven and her massive spellbook of daddy issues. And speaking of daddy issues, my next pet peeve is full of them. Feminists. You people truly are repulsive. And that's coming from a man who literally makes people laugh to death. But you people never laugh. You never even so much as chuckle. Honestly, I get more laughs out of Batman, and he wouldn't know a good joke if it bit him in the cape. You people just sit in the crowd and yell, "That's not funny." I would know because I have a great sense of humor. Spare me. You don't have a great sense of humor. You don't have a sense of humor at all. I could tell the funniest joke in the world and you'd be offended by it. What? You don't believe me? Okay then, watch. 8 women at a local business all get pregnant around the same time. While eating lunch, one of them jokes, "There must be something in the air." The boss laughs and says, "Yeah, legs." That's hilarious, but not to a feminist. To you people, it's sexist. To you, it perpetuates patriarchal misogyny. And that's how it goes, on and on and on, until I get a headache and go beat Bird Boy with a crowbar. I mean, really, this is comedy. Would you overgrown children just clam up already? You wretched piles of humorless scum suck the fun out of everything. Why don't you go suck something else? No, get the hell away from me. I meant the rolls of blubber that hang from your bellies. I won't touch you. Even Chris Kattan won't touch you. I mean, really, if you've been rejected by Chris Kattan, that's it. Might as well hang up your pussy hats and become a nun. There's no coming back from that. But look at the bright side. Nobody is going to tell you to get back in the kitchen, because nobody actually wants to be with you. You can just enjoy your life as strong, independent women who don't need no man keeping them down. All you need is female empowerment. And of course the 50 cats you bought to keep away the crushing loneliness you feel inside. Oh, trust me, I get it, I understand. I love pussy too. Oh, was that going a bit too far? There. Daddy'll get your pacifier. Speaking of Daddy, he's probably the reason you became a feminist in the first place. You probably felt so alone. Your daddy didn't love you, so now you have daddy issues. In the end, all you want is to be somebody's little girl, for someone to love and treasure you. Well, good news. I'll be your daddy. I'll take real good care of you. We'll have so much fun. You'll live a life full of smiles. It'll make you want to laugh. Now go get Daddy another beer, will you? Oh, she is dead. 3rd one this week, I'm afraid. I really should be a bit more gentle. Harley, would you be a lamb and get the broom? I need you to sweep that up before the hyenas get it. There's a good girl. Well, while Harley takes out the trash, we'll move on to another subject I hate. Pronouns. Look, I know you want to feel special. I know you want to feel unique and different, but you're making life difficult for everyone else. We are not going to call you Z, Zumbini, or Flippity-Floppity-Floop. Not because we hate you. Honestly, we don't care enough about you to invest our energy in hating you. We don't care. We literally don't care what you call yourselves. Call yourselves Flubar, King of the Mole Men. We don't care. Just have the common courtesy to leave us out of it. I know this might be difficult to believe, but you are not the center of the universe. Unless you wear a big red cape with an S on it, you are just an ordinary human being like the rest of us. You'd like to be special? Well, I'd like Batman to laugh at one of my jokes. But my desire isn't going to make Batman get a sense of humor, nor is it going to make you special and unique. You are not a snowflake. But if you'd really like to stand out, here's a few ways to do it. Tattoo your bodies with all sorts of horrible things like swastikas, dead babies, or big purple dicks. Oh, you'll stand out all right, but you won't be making money, and you won't have any human contact. But hey, who needs other people, right? You're the center of the universe. The only person you need is you. No? That's not good enough for you? Well, you could always grab 2 severed arms and stitch them onto your back. That'll get people to notice you. No? Still not good enough? Well then, how about you wear a coat made of dead poodles like a posh version of Cruella de Vil? No? All of these are too extreme, you say? Well then, why not just become a vegan so you can tell everyone else how horrible we are for eating meat? And that segues nicely into our next issue. Vegans. I know, right? Some of you just uttered the word ick. Well, damn right, ick. Vegans are utterly repulsive. Not only do they actually enjoy turkeys, they have the gall to get all sanctimonious about it. They want the rest of us to eat that garbage too. The nerve of those miserable dregs. Sorry, Karen. Nobody wants a turkey. Fuck yourself. It would be bad enough if they had just given up when we told them to go away. But just like the Mormons, they always come back. And they always have new methods for preaching the word of the tofu god. They seem determined to ruin everything. They ruined our delicious school lunches. We used to have pizza, chicken nuggets, ice cream, hot dogs, burgers, and french fries. Lunches used to be delicious. Nowadays, kids get gluten-free vegan pizza substitute, complete with organic toppings, no fat, and no artificial ingredients. It's called cardboard, and you can buy some from Pizza Hut for $10. All you need to do is throw away the gooey, delicious pizza inside and just eat the box. Thanks a lot, Obama. Your wretched wife gave school lunches a funectomy. Trump may not be my favorite person, but he served Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King to a football team. It doesn't get more American than that. All I'm saying is that I am 100% more likely to show up to a meal full of delicious fatty food than I am to make an appearance when I am being served kale. Kale needs to go away. Right now. It needs to go back to hell where Satan grows it. Kale is a food so foul that even Satan won't eat it. But he can't get rid of it either. So every night he plants evil thoughts inside the heads of innocent people. Some of these thoughts are meat is murder, or animals are people. Sorry, Karen, but Mr. Oinkers is made of tasty bacon, and no amount of PETA ads will save him from his inevitable fate on my pizza. I mean, honestly, this shit is enough to make a man go mad and try to poison the water supply. Been there, done that. The next issue which makes me want to shoot a young girl in the spine is video games. Mainly critics of video games. Video games will not cause violence. They will not cause sexism. They will not oppress minorities. A video game is a toy. T-O-Y. Toy. It is a child's plaything. I mean, how dumb are you people? Children play with toy guns and toy swords, but they don't go out and murder people with real ones. At least not because of the toys. Why on earth would you think that playing video games would be any different? I'll tell you why. Because you don't like video games. For whatever reason, you don't like the types of video games your children are playing. Maybe you don't like the violence. Maybe you don't like the scantily clad women. Maybe you don't like the satanic imagery. Maybe you don't like the swearing. Whatever the reason, you don't like your kids playing video games. But of course, you can't just tell your kids not to play them, because let's be honest, they won't listen to you anyway. So what do? Why, of course, you create all this fear-mongering bullshit in a desperate attempt to scare other parents into following your lead. Because you're a bunch of grouchy old hags who don't like it when children have fun. Does that sound right to you? Did I hit the nail on the head? Am I in the ballpark here? Oh, and for you stodgy old Republicans, for those of you who would like a video game which fits the Christian worldview, well, you're in luck. I've got one in the works. We at Entropic Arts are proud to present Religion Simulator. I'll be honest, it's a pretty terrible game. It has all the usual pros and cons. It has brutal violence, epic battles, a decent leveling system, super realistic graphics, and of course unlimited continues. The problem is we wanted it to be realistic, so we designed it to hurt the user. People will get much too involved in the game, and they'll lose touch with reality, just like real religion. Plus, it's got a lot of bugs in the gameplay. We promised a feature where you could summon demons, but when you do the ritual, nothing happens, just like the real world. And the most infuriating part is that when you activate the Logic and Reason DLC, the whole fucking game crashes. It appears that the DLC in question is just too powerful for the engine that it runs on. I mean, it almost seems as if we planned it that way. Well, we did. Trust me, we are perfectly aware of how bad this game is. But we don't care, because we know the average consumer doesn't understand the difference between a quality game and a steaming pile of crap. We just want you to buy it. We don't care whether it's worth the time you'll spend playing it. We just laugh as you waste your time and effort on bad minigames and a worse ending. We just sit back and count our money. In short, Religion Simulator is a terrible game. I mean, it's certainly no E.T. the Extraterrestrial, but we've been ripping off other versions of the same game for ages, so it's not like we even tried to begin with. At least the creators of E.T. had the common decency to throw all the copies in a landfill. Not so with our company. But what else could you even expect from a game created by the Clown Prince of Crime? Not much, that's for sure. Here at Entropic Arts, we have a policy, and that policy is, we hate our customers. Waka waka! And while we're on the subject of religion, look, we get it. Believing in God keeps away the terrifying realization of your own mortality. That's fine. Delude yourselves into believing you'll live forever. We don't care. We only have one request. Don't try to force the rest of us to believe it too. I mean, really. Just because you believe that a grouchy old man wants us to love him unconditionally does not automatically mean that we have to. Those of you who say we can make a better world by showing children God's love, do I look Catholic to you? Yeah, those priests gave lots of love, all over the backs of their altar boys. I'll keep my love to myself, thank you. Oh, and please stop trying to make religion fit in with science. You are trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. No matter what you do, it's not going to fit. Oh, and that goes double for you pedophilic priests. Stay away from young boys. It's creepy, and it's wrong. But on with the clown show. Religion and science are not compatible. I know, shocking, right? Who would have guessed that the idea of men coming from dirt and women coming from a man's rib wouldn't exactly mesh with evolutionary biology? I mean, that's crazy. Who would have guessed that walking on water wouldn't exactly be in line with the laws of physics? That's insane. Who would have guessed that turning water into wine wouldn't actually be supported by the science of chemistry? That's batshit. And they say I'm crazy. Sorry, Dr. Ham. You and your filthy book of Bronze Age fairy tales are not welcome in the scientific community. Dr. Bacon can stay, though. He brings us tasty snacks. We like him. But you gotta clean out your desk and get the fuck out of our community before you infect us all. I'll expect your letter of resignation by next week. Don't worry, I gave you extra crayons in case you break one. Oh, and please no more macaroni pictures of Jesus. We have quite enough already. Our fridge is running out of space. Final point on religion, and then we'll move on. You claim that religion gives you some sort of moral high ground. Spare me! You tell gay people that they're going to hell. You tell trans people the same thing. You tell atheists that we're amoral monsters. You try to convert our kids. You try to silence us when we complain. And you are still trying to force women to carry unwanted pregnancies to term, even those which are created through rape and incest. Your God preaches that we should stone gay people to death. He demands that we stone rape victims to death if they don't scream loud enough. He orders us that we take female prisoners of war as sex slaves, and he gives explicit instructions on how to beat our slaves. Exactly how is any of that moral? And I thought Red Hood had an extreme sense of justice. You people are as crazy as I am. No, wait, I'm still crazier. We'll close things out on something a little lighter. Dating preferences. I hear so many people say that refusing to date a black woman is racist, or refusing to date a trans woman is transphobic, or refusing to date a disabled person is ableist. Look, I can at least understand a little bit of the logic behind this. None of these groups had a choice in what they are. It isn't their fault, and I get that. But now fat people are doing the same thing. Look, if you really enjoy eating ridiculous amount of junk food without exercising, then who am I to stop you? Far be it from me to tell you how to live your life. But don't you dare tell me that I should bury my face in your blubbery rose in order to make you feel wanted. If you want something, you need to work for it. Stop whining, eat healthy food, and exercise. Maybe when you look less like a large ocean mammal, men will go out with you. But until then, the only man chasing you will be Captain Ahab. As for the other groups I mentioned, what the hell do you want from me? Can I help it if I have a type? Can I help it if that type is about 5'7", Caucasian, blonde, blue-eyed, about 140 pounds, smart as a whip, and just as crazy as I am? And more to the point, why would you even want me to date you? I'd probably just get bored and feed you to the hyenas for a cheap laugh. Unless you enjoy being abused by a madman, stay away. However, I know there are some of you just as crazy as I am, so on the off chance that one of you is into that sort of thing, my Tinder is Jerome Valeska, my OkCupid is Jack Napier, and my FetLife is Joseph Kerr. Why so many names? Well, because it creates an alluring air of mystery, of course. If I am to have a name, I prefer it to be multiple choice. Well, that was fun, but I'm afraid we've run out of time. I can hear old what's-his-name storming his way up the castle stairs. It seems he figured out what I did. Boy, he sounds mad. I'd better make like the Flash and run before he catches me. I know, parting is such sweet sorrow. But I'll be back soon, so until next time, I'm the Joker. I put the fun back in funeral, the laughter back in slaughter, the ha back in chaos. And remember, no matter how special you think you might be, or who you might pray to, the result will be the same: death. But hey, you might end up going out with a smile on your face. How could you dream of anything better than that? Au revoir, hasta la vista, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, goodbye. Oh, and come back anytime. Bring your friends. See you in your dreams.
Come and get your Christmas present, or the kiddies get it.
Let them go, Joker. It's me you want.
Merry Christmas, Batman! Well, go on. Open it.
Don't do it, Batman!
Easy, Robin.
I can't stand it! Jingle bells, Batman smelt, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel, and the Joker got away! Crashing through the roof in a one-horse open tree, busting out I go, laughing all the way.